You wake up unnerved, drenched in cold sweat. You had a bad dream. There's a draft in the room, but you don't remember opening the window. You walk up to shut it, but before you return to bed, you notice that something isn't right. There's an odd presence near. You refuse to look behind, but you can see a mysterious shadow growing on the carpet as it presses against the window. Shivers run down your spine like a dollop of whipped cream. Your body is frozen in place and your breathing becomes haggard. You've just encountered a ghost. Ghosts are everywhere, from abandoned farmhouses and burned down hospitals to that creepy retro burger parlor and laser tag arenas. They are tethered to this realm and unable to move on to the afterlife because of ancient grudges or unfinished businesses. They are mindless apparitions focused solely on the last emotion it felt before its flesh expired. Most are harmless, but there are some that mean to make our lives miserable. A lot of them are content to just rearrange the furniture or open a few cabinets to see what you keep inside your pantry, but there are those who will drive the living to absolute madness. Most people don't believe in ghosts, but that's only because they don't realize how much these ghastly specters affect our daily lives. Ghosts are agents of chaos. The promotion you were expecting, but didn't get? It's because you've upset a ghost. Your relationship with your partner isn't going too well and is on the brink? Ghost's fault, obviously. What about that time you couldn't pay the rent because you spent your check on a tropical excursion with your friends? It was a ghost that made you do that. Or how about that time you got a flat tire on the freeway and you were late for an important presentation at work? I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but it was all a ghost's handiwork. Ghosts are solely responsible for everything that doesn't go well in our lives. Everything that goes wrong is their fault. So Melanie, I don't know if you're watching this video, but if you are, I want you to know this. That one time when I threw a brick at your Toyota Camry and caved in your windshield because I thought you were seeing my fiancé behind my back when it turned out he was just discussing gift ideas with you for our anniversary? It was a ghost's fault. A particularly nasty one at that. I understand why you'd be angry with me, but I've gotten over it. You don't have to apologize to me for throwing me out of your house and avoiding my phone calls for weeks. I'm sure that was all a ghost's fault too. I just want to know if we're still on for that ski trip we discussed before. I'm Betty Hummertime and this has been another episode of Animal Facts. Stay tuned for more factual animal facts. Have a wonderful animal day.